Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Aquarius, you guys got the pink rose, number 36, gratitude. I think that this card is here to remind you that every single day is a blessing and every single day is a day to be thankful. And I know there's a lot of things that we might desire and there's a lot of things that we want to pursue and there's things that we want to change, but at the end of the day, we should be thankful for what it is that we have in the moment, right? Because all of those things are future endeavors or like future energies. But what's in the present is like, having somewhere to sleep, having something to eat, and just being alive, like breathing, right? So I feel like Aquarius, this is a time for you to just give thanks and be, if you could incorporate that into your everyday life where it's just, every day you just say thank you, right? And I feel like we all just don't say thank you enough. So I feel like that's what they want you to know. Now let's get into your message, Aquarius. So Aquarius, I have this crone and I have this sage. These two are a true pair, right? And I think that you guys have definitely felt when you were in each other's presence, when you first met this person, I know this person. Like that's like the vibe that you could feel with this person. You just felt like this person was very familiar. And around this person, you felt like your energy was safe. So what I'm getting with this is that the two of you might have had some sort of falling out in the past, right? Some sort of breakup. And I think the two of you wanted to have this beginning with each other, but it just didn't end up working out, right? Like the relationship didn't end up being, I think you guys wanted the relationship to be, a long-lasting thing, something that lasted forever. And it just didn't work out that way. That's what I'm getting. Like it just didn't work out the way that you guys thought it would with the Six of Cups in reverse. With the Three of Cups in reverse, I think someone here might have left, tried to find wish fulfillment elsewhere, or, someone just ran away. Someone might have been reckless in this relationship. But I see like the foundation that you guys had put and the work that you put into this relationship, it was too flighty, right? It was more like passionate and not so much, stable. And I think you guys both understand that. You both understand that there wasn't too much stability here, and that might be the reason why, you two are not together in the present moment. So right now I feel like the two of you are just doing your own thing, right? I feel like the two of you have gone your separate ways with the Ten of Swords and the Wheel. I think you guys learned what you needed to learn from one another, and you kind of maybe both went into hermit mode. Like both of you just kind of, with the knowledge and the Wheel and the Hermit, I just feel like, there's definitely an ending here with the two tens. And I think the both of you went to kind of seek out why this didn't work, or seek out, your own, like you went in separate ways, but you went in the same direction. Like both of you went inward perhaps, or both of you like learned something really significant from this relationship, or the relationship didn't make sense why you broke up. So you guys went to go learn. Right? It's like when shit's just falling apart, what's the best thing to do? Just go, go hide and figure out what the hell happened here. And I feel like that's the energy of someone here. And with that, it turns the wheel. So I feel like a very spiritual union with the two of you, where with the hermit mode and knowledge and the wheel, it's like the two of you breaking up actually set things into motion. Because you would think like meeting this person is what set things into motion. But no, I think breaking up set things into motion for the two of you. It's like a spiritual journey that the two of you guys got put on because of this relationship. And I feel like that's maybe something that you should be grateful for. The fact that you did meet this soulmate, and the fact that this person did put you on the right path. even though I feel like you guys, you know, the breakup was hard and it wasn't necessarily what you wanted and things didn't work out the way that you thought it would. I feel like with the Wheel and the Hermit, it actually put you in the right direction. It put both of you on the right path. And I see that and I like that about this relationship. So again, it was like this was only the beginning. Just the breakup was like only the beginning. That's what I'm getting with this like reading. And again, I feel like there's a lot of gratitude. I think the Sage has a lot of gratitude towards the Crone, and the Crone has a lot of gratitude towards the Sage. Like the two of you have helped each other in a way that I don't think like anybody else would. It's like the two of you, maybe the relationship broke you so hard that it's like the only thing that could have set you onto the spiritual journey. But that's what I'm getting. Like the spiritual journey was only found due to the breakup or, you know, the dismantling of this relationship. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like the two of you guys went away from one another, but onto a path that was important. Like this new beginning that you guys made with each, like made alone was very important, right? So the Crone went her own way, started doing her own thing, found something really beautiful. And same thing happened with the Sage. Now I see that the Sage, I think, would like to come back. The Sage would like to return, right? That's what I'm getting with this read. The Sage wants to return, but I feel like the Crone is going to be sitting in Hangman mode. So what does that mean? I think the Crone doesn't necessarily, you know, like when I said the beginning of this relationship was actually like the breakup, right? I feel like that's how the Sage might see this, right? But I feel like the Crone might see this as, yeah, this person put me on a spiritual journey and put me onto the right path, but I don't know if there's necessarily anything left for us, right? You know, I don't know if like we're meant to keep going with one another. I don't know if this is like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like the Crone is okay with what happened and finally has like put that to rest and is on their, like the Crone is on their journey, on his or her journey. And it's really hard for me to articulate, I'm sorry. And then with the Sage, I feel like the Sage is the one coming back, and the Sage is the one like doing the spying, and the Sage is the one that's like ready to come back, and they're not confused anymore. They're, you know, sorry for the breakup. They understand what this was and they want to communicate, right? But the Sage is coming up in reverse, and the Sage is coming up with the King of Swords in reverse, right? So I feel like the Sage wants victory at all costs, but I would say if you're the masculine energy approaching this feminine, I think what the block is, like there's a block here, and I feel like what the block actually is here for this masculine energy is the fact that this person, I had this for someone else's read, it was like the Crone's energy is Hangman, like, right? Like this Crone doesn't seem to be someone running towards you. The Crone doesn't seem to be someone who's, you know, looking for what happened, what was the mistake in this relationship, what happened. I feel like, again, the Crone's on the spiritual journey and the Crone learned what they needed to learn. And I think the Crone kind of thinks like this is over. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I think the Crone just is like, yeah, this person sent me on this path and I'm really grateful for them. And that's kind of it. Whereas I feel like with the Sage, it's like, yeah, this person put me on this path and now I'm coming back to get them, right? So we have two different opinions here, right? It's like the masculine is like, okay, I'm ready to come back now. And the feminine's like, wait a second, like, I don't think that's what was supposed to happen here. So we have two different, you know, opinions here. And I don't think like either one is wrong, to be honest. I just think it's like what each other wants. But I will say that the masculine energy, there's a block for you. And I feel like the block for you is that the Crone doesn't necessarily think that you're, like the Crone does not necessarily see what the value of your relationship would be if you guys got back together. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say like you guys had everything together in the past and it didn't work out and you tried your best and you guys got into like the spiritual journey and you guys had this like really big revelations and you guys learned a lot of shit. It's kind of like, why would you, like, would it work out if we got back together? Like, I don't know. The Crone is hesitant. The feminine energy is like, I don't know if this is what we're meant to be doing. Like, were you a karmic? Are you twin flame? Are you, like, who are you? I don't know. But I know, like, I learned a lot from you. But should we even try? Like, I don't think they know what to do, to be honest. I don't think they're going to know what to do. They don't know who you are, like, to the Sage. They don't know who you are. They don't know, like, they don't even know what you learned. Like, they know what they learned, but they don't know if what you learned. And they see you with the Page of Coins and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this feminine sees this masculine energy as maybe someone a little flighty, maybe someone who hasn't really learned. Like, I don't know. This feminine is like very about this masculine. It's not because they don't love the masculine. It's not because they don't have a lot of passion towards the masculine. It has nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that the crone is like, I learned so much already. What possibly more is there to learn? Right? Like, if this is not about learning anymore, and this is not about spirituality, and this is not about that shit, then this is just about straight love. And when it came to love, it didn't work out. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the crone is just like, nah, I don't know about this. And the masculine with the King of Swords in reverse, I think you have to be a little bit careful, again, to the masculine. The masculine is coming up with the King of Swords in reverse, and the Sage in reverse. And then here he is again with the King of Wands and the King of Coins with this Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles card in this deck is about like some sort of temptation, right? Like, I always see this as a temptation. So the feminine, again, the feminine doesn't, I don't think the feminine thinks that these two are, like, you two are meant to be together. Like, I think the feminine is just like, I don't know. Like, the feminine is not sure. Like, not at all. Like, that's why I keep getting, I don't know. Like, what, it didn't work out in the past. Maybe we're supposed to leave it alone. That's what this feminine got from this journey. Like, maybe we were supposed to leave it alone. Maybe we did everything that we needed to do with each other. You know what I'm saying? This person was brought into my life for a reason, and that reason has been completed. So is this person supposed to be written in the next chapter of my book? I don't know. And I feel like the Sage, you want to convince this feminine, but what I'm getting with the Sage is that you can't hide anything with the King of Swords in reverse. You can't lie about anything. So in your past, like, what brought you back to this feminine? That's what I would want to know. Like, if I was this feminine, what brought you back in the first place? Like, what is bringing you back here? Because I feel like that is what this is about. Like, you want a victory, but why? Like, why are you coming back now? Why are you coming back all of a sudden? Why is this a good idea to you now? I feel like a lot of time has elapsed between all these parts, and it's like, why are you coming back now? That's why they see you kind of as like a temptation. They're just like, I don't understand why this person might be back. And again, they just see you as like someone who might be coming in. But do you necessarily know the reason why you're coming in masculine? Like, why are you coming back? That is the real question here. Like, why are you coming back? Do you really think this is the person for you? Or is there something that just went on in your life? I feel like, you know, something just went on and you're just kind of running. That's what it feels like. You're like running right now, flighty. And that's how this person sees you. Like, they don't necessarily know what you're doing back because, again, I think there's something you're omitting. And I don't even think you're omitting it from this person. I think you're omitting it from yourself. Masculines, like, there's something within you that you're lying. Like, you're not lying to yourself, but you might be. Or you might just be hiding this from yourself. Like, what is the true reason that you're back? Like, that's what I would want to ask the masculines. Because if you can figure out why you're really back, then I feel like the feminine will have time for you. But if you have no idea what you're doing back and you're just reacting to something that just happened to you, I feel like that's the wrong answer. Do you know what I'm saying? And until this feminine's body and mind is like stable, I don't think they're going to do anything with this masculine. Let's see what the feminine's going to do. All right, it's so weird. The two of you two are so weird. I'm sorry. You're both coming up in reverse, the King and the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's something you're both gonna omit from each other. Like, you're not gonna tell each other. And I feel like that's honestly like how you guys you want to play it. Like, you both are gonna keep something a secret. Like, the feminine might keep something a secret and the masculine might keep something a secret. And with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Coins, I don't necessarily know if that's the right way to go about this, but I actually feel for some reason that the feminine might be okay with just not knowing the full truth, and the masculine might be okay with not knowing the full truth. And that together is what's going to like catapult both of you to this new beginning. I think the feminine might be like, you know what, there's something that I'm omitting too. So it's like, at this point, we're both the same. There's something similar about the both of you. There's something very similar about what you both are going to do. So I feel like the masculine energy might be running away from a situation. And I feel like the feminine might be running away from, like, might be hiding something as well. And you both have that in common, which is some crazy shit. Like, you have this similarity. Like, you're both coming up in reverse. There's something like you're keeping from each other, or you're keeping from yourselves, or you're lying to your own self. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the two of you might never even speak of that. like, to be honest, like, even though this is upright, I just feel like you two might just decide. It's like when you both decide to disagree and keep moving forward, or you both decide to keep it, it's like, I'm going to keep that secret to myself. They can keep their own secret, and then we'll move forward. I don't know if that's necessarily the healthiest thing to do, but then we have the Ace of Wands again, and then the 10 of Coins. So I feel like, honestly, the two of you might just be like, you know what, let's just try again, but that's after this Hangman mode. So if you're the masculine energy here, I feel like with the Hangman mode, this feminine energy is going to need time. They're going to need time. They don't know what the hell you're doing. And then I feel like they're going to say to themselves, you know what, I'm keeping my own secret, or I have a secret as well, and I'll just let them get away with their secret. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. A lot of secrets, to be honest. Like, you two have some secrets, and I think the both of you just would rather not know. It's like, I'd rather not know. It's like that song, I Don't Want to Know, right? If you're playing me, keep it on the low. I don't think that's what this energy is, but I just think that the two of you just rather not know. Like, or you're going to keep a secret. Like, I have my secret and you have your secret, and I'll just let you omit that. And then you guys are going to start. It's so weird. So yeah, I do actually see this feminine taking this masculine back after some time, but I feel like the masculine, you have to know that this feminine needs time. Well, let's pull some advice. We have gratitude. Again, I think you guys are just very thankful for having one another, and you guys just want each other in each other. Like, you just want to have each other in your life. So it's interesting with Reclaim Your Power coming up in reverse and Joan of Arc also coming up in reverse. I think that the energy with 4-4, yeah, communication, the 4, right, and the sword, that's what you two had. I think this journey has helped both of you with your shadow. I feel like this could just be a part of your shadow. This king and queen of swords in reverse, this was a part of your shadow. Maybe the two of you cut each other off, and went on the spiritual journey, and that was a mistake. Like, your ego was something that controlled you, and in the past, and maybe that's a sign that your ego is not controlling you anymore. I definitely feel like that's what that queen, and it's either the two of you have like your own secrets, and you're gonna just say, you know what, I'm not gonna tell them that, like, it's better not to know the information, right? It's better to just keep that to myself. That's either the energy that both of you are in, or I feel like those are your shadows that you have worked through. And both of you guys, honestly, now I'm getting like this kind of twin flame vibe. Like I don't even know if twin flames are real, but with the 4-4, it's like a mirroring energy. And I feel like you both came out with King and Queen of Swords in reverse. So there's something about your ego that you two had to face to claim your power again. And that's what the two of you, that was what the beginning, like the breakup started this beginning for the two of you, where you went onto the spiritual journey to let go of your egos and to work through your egos. And now you're coming back to each other. And I feel like the two of you are very shaky because the two of you are just like, I don't even know if this is a good idea. And with Reclaim Your Power in reverse, I feel like the two of you are shaky on the fact that, it's like, could this work out? Have we both worked through everything we need to work through? Is this the right idea for us? And with Joan of Arc coming up in reverse, I don't usually take the Divine Feminines in reverse, but somebody like Joan of Arc I do, because Joan of Arc is very like heavy message to protect yourself. I would say if she didn't come out in reverse, this would be a bad sign. But the fact that she came out in reverse, I feel like means that you don't really have anything to hide from this person. I think the two of you have worked through your shadows, and I think the two of you were put in each other's paths to work on it. That, like, you guys were, you were destined to meet each other so that you could work on your shadows. And now that you've worked on it, I think it's okay for this reunion, or, just to talk to this person. I do feel like you guys are going to end up being together, but I also just feel like talking to the other person and telling them how much, like, you appreciate them in your life is something that's really important with the gratitude card. Right? Like, I just think that it's something that's important, that, like, the two of you have a lot of gratitude towards each other. The two of you, I feel like, have more than just love. It's like, wow, this person really helped me out in my life. And with the Warrior of Light, I have a still, like, faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Yeah, I just feel like that's the sword energy again. Like, I think it's your shadow, and I think it's like, I think it's an aspect of your shadow that used to put you out of power. Right? It's like when your emotions control you, or, your ego controls you, and that's not happening anymore. And I feel like the two of you just, like, really love each other. You're really gracious for the time you've had together. And if you, like, the masculine's going to really want to work this out. That's what I'm getting. And I think the feminine is a little bit hesitant, but I think this is going to actually work out for the two of you. So yeah, guys, I love you. I hope that this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.